EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. His guys finally broke through with a much-needed win following 4 straight losses to begin the year. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. Now he's going to step up and run. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That's good for a Jets first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jets.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Geno now to throw. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Geno. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He will push his way down to about the 14. Here's a 2nd and 8. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Now it's Smith. Oh, and that is incomplete. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. Rocky start throwing the football. He's missed now on his first 4 attempts.
I'm eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward, because the best ones, they missed the first 15 attempts, and they think they're going to hit the next 15. Let's see if he has that type of an attitude.
So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
6-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots, first down.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
At the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Stevenson gets it again on second down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Here's May. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The Jets offense and Geno Smith headed back out for this next possession. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Smith. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's Smith. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
On the ground, it's the rookie from Alabama. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
Play action. May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35.
15 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The Patriots at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Well, you talk about this Jets defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing here is May. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll throw with May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. And they go play action with May. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
May now off the bootleg. Touchdown! Romeo Dobbs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
That's a good read of the situation by a quarterback. It's a sprint out to the flat, so after he fakes the handoff, he's going to give the impression this is going to be thrown to the back. Instead, he goes to the next level, and it pays off with a touchdown.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the 1st quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
A gain of 2. Brings up
But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, 19 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
Over the middle, complete. It's Allen. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 42. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hall want to give up the middle. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. They'll run with Allen. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in down. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Looking to put a drive together. It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive. Andre Cisco there on the stop.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
They go play action now. May. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. May. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Here's Williams to return. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Jets will take over. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Smith. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Patrick. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Here's a diving catch right side. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from the 3 and out. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Allen. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
They'll run with Hall. Nifty move. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Allen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now Smith. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. They'll try the air now with Smith. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though. 3rd and long. Smith. That's to the sideline and incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
That's complete to Dobbs. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Jamie Sherwood there to make the stop.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. To the air, May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. On the return is Williams. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Back to throw, Smith. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Milton Williams. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Out of the gun, Smith. Now he's going to step up and run. And down he'll go at the 25. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. To throw, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here now, 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Collins, incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer now.
In punt formation for the Patriots.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They run a draw here on second down. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down is May. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is brought in at the 21. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. In motion right is Wilson. Off of play action. Here's Smith. Wide open receiver complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. From the 50, it's Smith. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Geno now to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Milton Williams able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4th.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Here's May. Got a man. It's Kayshon Boutte. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and
From the gun, it's May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Patriots 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing here is May. Got a man, Boutte. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
Another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Demario Davis there on the stop. 2nd down and 8.
At the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll throw with May. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson, a 12-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point safely through. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And New York set to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
First and 10 at the
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll give to Hall. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Smith now to throw. That is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. May going to bat this one forward. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
May going to bat this one forward. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
We're going to throw. May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Again, it's Stevenson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. 2nd and 13. They set up the screen for Stevenson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is Smith. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now Smith. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Robert Spillane. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
New England's offense set to go. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, but instead a handoff up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Jets.
To the air, May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales to try the field goal. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Gino. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. Third down and 13.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and
Back to throw, Smith. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
15 yards. That's good for a Jets first down. A gain of 15. And the Jets first down.
And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Again, Smith. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Christian Barmore able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Smith. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And it has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
So the Patriots coming out now. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Tough running there before being wrangled down shy of the 15. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Here comes 3rd down and 7. To throw, it's May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
They go play action now. May. Throw out wide is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete as well. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. In motion left is Mitchell. Smith. Over the middle, Cooper with it. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Geno now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
13 yards on the play. And the Jets, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
From the 50, it's Smith. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Throwing now is Geno. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
From the gun, here's Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
To the air again, Smith. Now he's going and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now it's Smith. And he's got his man on the out route. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Now Smith. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Another go-around now for the Patriot offense. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run once more with Stevenson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And they take a knee. The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. Well, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there, and the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting, but in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for the Patriots, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.